early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Challenge mode. As you can see, we are in the security camera feed, and this is what we can see from one camera. We can see this other camera, which means it's probably a good idea to maybe move that one because we don't need it. Cameras do have a 15-meter radius, which I suppose is okay. It's really not the best because, you know, we can only see limited stuff, and I think maybe having them kind of sort of close to each other is okay for the most part, but just not this close together. So let's see, we have one there, we have one there. I'm going to move this one all the way to, where should we move it? Do we have anything over there? Aha, we have that one there. I guess we could move it to right over here, and that might be okay. Wait, is that actually facing in the right direction? Let's see, are you... Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. All right, let's move this one, and we're going to flip it around just a little bit, just like that. There we go. We have one there, but that one, as you can see, is on a hill. Actually, I want to move that one because it's a little bit weird. Excuse me? Oh, always selecting wild blue. And I need to select the camera. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and move this one to maybe right up in here, just because having it on the hill just seems a little bit weird. All right, so there we go. We have one there. We have one there. We have one right here. One over here. Now we have two over here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this one further along the way over here so we can actually make use of it as much as it's possible. We have one there. It's pretty close to, you know, that one there, but I guess it's okay. I actually might move it. Let's move it. I'm going to move it right into here just so we can grab up this whole area. I don't exactly know how much 15 meters is around here, but I'm going to assume that that's probably a good enough place for it. Right, so coasters. We only have one coaster. And I do want to make sure that we can get that. However, I want to build a small coaster first, so I think it's important to actually do some research. Ooh, are we losing money? We are losing money right now from rides and tickets. It seems like we're not making much money. What's going on here? Let's see. Time to go home. Well, it's not a good thing when a lot of people are actually thinking about that. There's also a lot of people thinking about Zozo being expensive, but a lot of it is just queues are full. And still people want to go on Zozo, so I think this is okay, except for that one. That one's just not good. Let's see, what are people thinking on their way out? Oh, they're actually really not happy. They're really not happy. Also, didn't I limit that to 2,000? Might have reset. Whatever. Alright, so right now I don't think I want to do any research because it seems like we're losing money. Only when we start making some more money will I actually feel confident in doing some research. Seems like we're actually going to make money now, so that might be okay. The Zozo queue, despite it being quote-unquote too expensive, is still full, so I'm going to go ahead and bump this up by 50 cents. Wild Blue is actually pretty popular at that price. I'm going to also bump it up 50 cents and see what changes here. Maybe the other ones also, just to make sure that, you know, we're getting as much money as we can from these people, because we are in need of the cashola big time. Oh, this one is, it's expensive, but the queue is full, so I'm just going to go for $9.50 there. I know I probably should experiment with prices more, a little bit different pricing than just like the flat out $9 or $9.50, but it is what it is. Ooh, we caught an act of vandalism on the camera. I wonder if the security guard's going to go and take care of that, because I don't want to take care of it myself. I'll also go ahead and do $12 on that, and that should be good. Right, so we see vandalism. We see vandalism with this one. Aha, the vandalism was right over here. On the right side, we do have a mechanic to take care of this. I could replace it easily just like this, though, so yeah, fine. I'll do it rather than letting the mechanic do it, because it seems like he has his hands full with so many rides. Okay, I say so many. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rides, which is, it's not that much. Oh, it seems like finally Zozo is fairly priced, or maybe I can charge even more. Well, the queue for this one actually went down a little bit. Same thing with that one. Same thing with that one. That's fine. The queue for this one is no longer filled up. Yeah, this one's way too expensive. All right, $9 is apparently fair enough. So we're going to keep that one at $9 because that seems to be the price for that. And we are finally making money. Good. So we can go ahead and start with some more research. Especially abnormal. That's the only coaster that we can research right now. Ooh, we could get a first aid. Do we really need first aid, though? I haven't really seen much vomit, so I think what I'm going to do is research a coaster that seems like the worst thing to do right now. It's going to suck up all our money. Should we go for some more thrill rides instead? Act of vandalism. Why are people so unhappy? Like, it says +5, but then there's still the random person here like, oh man, the queues are full. Let me go bust everything. Because that makes sense. Right, so let's see. A crazy classic. Sure, we're going to do this. We're going to go for as many of these things as we can right now, because thrill rides are the way to go right at the beginning, at least in my opinion. And we made $2,000, so that wasn't that bad. So we just to keep making money as best as we can. I mean, we clearly are doing that as best as we can. And I think it should work. Ooh, oh, wait. these guests really need to start noticing when, people are actually robbing them, because clearly we can't take care of them if we don't know when. And now we're going to lose some money. Great. Oh, the two of them just break down. Ooh, might be time for two. Oh, what? Oh, the mechanic actually fixed that before we even were able to get to it. Sure, whatever. Okay, so one's fixed. I guess one mechanic is okay still, even though we are clearly losing some kind of money. It's not going that well, but it's going kind of okay. All right, so what can we do in terms of scenery over here? Because it seems like, oh, jeez, everybody, please stop busting benches and bins. Like, what is that? What does that give you? What kind of sense of satisfaction does it give you? You just, don't you feel guilty? You don't feel guilty when you actually ruin a bench like that? Like, seriously, ugh. Alright, so what I want to do right now is I want to add a little bit more scenery. I really, really like these trees, actually, because they just seem like a perfect fit for here. So what I want to do is I want to just line this up a little bit with some trees just like that. Oh, hi, birdie. You see that? There was like a bird just flying through, or maybe that was a person. I don't know what that was, but it was something. Alright, so we added a little bit of scenery there. We're still making money, surprisingly, even though we have these two things going on. So, we're making quite a bit of money per month, which is not that bad. I see that bench got broken. Let's just fix that. Oh, boy. Alright, we're going to need, clearly, some more security, although it seems like we've actually apprehended every single pickpocket we've chased. I don't know if we've, helped solve every issue, but we've definitely done a pretty good idea. Ooh, actually, vandals apprehended 23. It seems like maybe the security guard is doing the job. He's pretty good at it. All right, fair enough. Let's make sure that they're actually getting paid enough. You have a high workload. Maybe so you can feel better, you could do that. It seems like the security guard thinks that $200 is fair enough, so that's fine with me. Maybe we could give him some more training. I know he's probably going to want more money, though. But the more training is probably going to help him solve these issues a little better. And it seems like maybe you're having some issues with something that you're not complaining about, but there we go. Let's train you up as well, because what the heck, why not? Just to make sure that he's doing the best that he can. And since we only have one janitor, I'm going to start giving these guys some training as well, just because they could probably use it to take care of this little area all by themselves, because I am not hiring anybody. Right, so research. Let's see what we have here. We have kickflip. And we have something I probably don't want. Elixir. Yep. Exactly what I didn't want. Compressed air swing into action, twisting, lifting, twirling. Sure, let's get some more of these because I want to place down as many thrill rides as is possible. Ew, we lost about $600, but that's probably because we were training our staff. That's okay with me though, because we clearly need to train the staff. Right, so what rides do we have here now? Elixir machine. I mean, I guess it's kind of exciting. We can't even place it over here though because, wait, intersecting rain. You're not, I guess that's still part of the park, huh? Oh, although the only road we have going over there is that one. Oh, actually, we could go from there. That would not be a problem at all. Sure, let's see what we can do about this. Oh my gosh, theft report and the victim's still not unsure. Victim's still unsure of when. When did it happen? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention. You should have been. I'm kidding. I'm not victim blaming. My bad. My bad. All right, so let's just turn this over a little bit like that, and bloop, there we go. All right, so we're going to have a new ride over here. And again, like I said, I'm going to just add a few rides here. And this is just going to be the intro portion of the park for now. And we're going to build different things around coasters. Let's see what this next challenge is. Achieve a scenery rating of 40. Our scenery rating currently is 0. So, yeah, about that. About that game. I don't think that's going to happen for a while. All right, so let's go ahead and just, put these things up here. I'm going to do that like that. We're going to connect this right there. So it's going to be like one of the first rides you see once you get into the park, which, well, I don't feel so okay about that, but whatever. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and drop that right up in there and bloop. Just like that. There we go. Here we go. Another victim just not knowing when it happened. You guys really need to get on with this, because seriously, if you don't know, then who does? Jeez, I know. Victim blaming is bad. I don't really mean to. It's just... it's a little bit frustrating when they just don't know when, so it's not like I can... Uh-oh, what? Sure, I guess. Something weird like that. If you want me to do that, I guess that's fine. I can connect it up with this, maybe? No, apparently I can... oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I can do that. That's a pretty long queue. I don't really like queues like that, but whatever. Let's go for $9 here and plop that one open. There we go. All right, many acts of vandalism seen on. Geez, I see a lot of people actually leaving, so this is not so good at all. This is really... we only made $200. Oh, boy. All right, so why is everybody leaving? Hold the phone. Why are you guys leaving? You couldn't queue up. Are you out of money or something? No, you have plenty of money. Are you actually leaving, though? no, they're headed for this one. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Maybe they're not leaving. Maybe they're just going for this new ride. It seems like maybe it's expensive. Excuse me? A lot of you are queuing up for it, and it's expensive. Sure, whatever. Sizer is no longer new. That's okay with me, because of course we're going to keep getting rid of rides as we can. Oh, I thought I could flip? I thought I could fit kickflip in here. I guess I could, like right over here. Ooh, we have some more research. Let's see. Is this going to be exactly what it is that I want it to be? We have hammer swing. Nope. And we have pathos. A jumping giant thrill. Well, it seems like we're going to have to keep going for it just so maybe we could get what it is that I want, but it seems like it's a long way out from the cube, doesn't it? Oh, well, I guess it's just time for placing more rides and trying to get that money. Alright, we have some more research ready to be revealed. Let's see what this is. It's going to be the Forge. Oh, finally! One ride that we wanted. Completely gyroscopic. Well, I'm going to keep going for these throw rides because clearly they're going to help us out. So, right now we are sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rides. And we're not making much money, though, unfortunately, because it seems like park management costs are very, very high and rides keep breaking down. So, I think it might be time for another mechanic just to help with the upkeep, because clearly we need to keep these rides inspected. So I'm going to go ahead and change the inspection schedule, to every 10 minutes on every single ride, just to make sure that maybe if they can get to it, they do get to it. Otherwise, we might have some problems. Also, I'm thinking about actually cutting down on some of the wild blues because clearly we don't need 3 of them. Ooh, that one's supposed to break down. Might get rid of that one pretty soon. Although they still are turning over quite a profit, so it's not the worst thing. Also, many acts of vandalism. Might need another security guard now that seems to be a problem. Let's see, where are we having some problems? Because, yeah, we are branching out just a little bit. So we could maybe use another security guard for sure. Also, we have no security cameras over here, which might be a problem. Sure. Let's go ahead and get a security camera. Gonna go ahead and just drop that one right up in here, because I should maybe grab most of this area here. And I will actually do this. Let's go ahead and add a second one and maybe even a second janitor, just because we are expanding out way too much. So let's see, who's not happy? The mechanic already is not happy. Why? Because you don't have your training? Oh, it's too bad, little mechanic. I guess we could train him now, but you know what? We are making money. Fine, I'll train him. I'll train him just so they can all be on par. And it seems like the security guard is actually pretty happy with the training he has and the amount that he's being paid. So, for this guy, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. 200. Oh, it seems like our janitor is not so happy. Let's go for maybe 150. I really don't like to pay, our people that much money. That sounds really bad. But it feels like maybe paying them as much as we have been is not really the best thing for us. But they keep the park running, so I guess it's okay. Honestly, not a lot of people seem to like kickflip, which is a little bit disheartening because I was hoping it would make money. It's really not. I'm thinking maybe if I lower the price, more people will want to go on it, or maybe it's just way too far away from everything else. I don't know. TriStorm is no longer new. Ooh, it seems like actually nobody's on TriStorm. What's going on here? Was it broken down? It might have been broken down because there's literally nobody on here. Interesting. It seems like maybe a lot of the queues are actually being not so filled out right now. What's going on here? A lot of people are actually turning away from TriStorm for some reason. Alright, let's take a look at what guests are thinking, what they need, what it is that's going on here. Queue is full. Queue is full. There are a lot of damaged things around here. Aha. Can we actually fix... There was one broken thing. Come on. Come on, it was one thing. Whatever. This place sucks. Yeah, your face sucks. There's a lot of damaged things. Stepped in sick. Aha. So finally we are getting that stepped in sick thing. That's why, maybe adding that second janitor was not a bad idea. Most of the complaints here are that the queues are full. I mean, I could just place more rides. It's the cube, finally. But I could just keep placing more rides, but clearly they're not filling out the queues. So, what do they want me to do? I don't know. It seems like right now we have enough money for a coaster, so I am going to go ahead and actually research this one right up here so we can, get this coaster, whatever it is. Because I really don't want to place this one. That one seems to be one that you kind of have to make a little big, but I want to maybe start with some small coasters, like maybe a spiral coaster or a Looney Tunes coaster or something of the sort. Because I don't want to spend too much money on our first coaster. Right, so now we have Cube. Thank goodness. I'm not placing Hammer Swing because that one tends to do poorly. So the Cube, let's see. Where are we going to place this? We could probably just drop it something like there. Sure, and it's going to maybe take from the queue scenery from the trees. I hope. It is my hope that it does. Right, so let's go ahead and draw it up right up in there. And let's see, we want to go ahead and place our entrance on this side right here. Sure. Our exit's going to be on these sides right here. I know that's not going to really connect in any way. Maybe it will, actually. I can move this around. So sure, let me move this like... Oh, actually, I see why that was there. Because that's where people sit when they want to eat. Well, I'll try to keep it as it is, but I can't make promises just yet. Oh, you know what? I can. I can make promises. We're going to keep it just like there. Oh, nope, there. Oop. Sure? I'm pretty sure I had a regular looking queue, and now it's like not even... Sure, I'm going to drop it just there before things get a little crazier. Sure. So this should be okay. We have some queue scenery happening there. Wow, 21%. I like it. So for the first price, we're going to start with $14. Of course, we can probably raise it way above that, but let's go ahead and open that up and let's see. Our challenge right now is to build a coaster with at least 3 excitement. You know what, game? I will do that. However, I'm going to get rid of the scenery rating one right now because we aren't really focused on scenery. If we were to add scenery, like plenty of scenery, it would lag the game even more than the game's already laggy. So I wanted to maybe try to stay away from adding too much scenery because, of course, I don't want the game lagging. I mean, the park is not going to look pretty at first, but once we finish, adding all the rides and whatnot, I will beautify it to make sure that, it actually looks really, really nice. And hey, look at that. We made $3,000 that month, so that wasn't that bad. Or I should say $3,500. That wasn't that bad. So as for research, I mean, we could keep researching the more thrill rides, but it seems like we probably have more than enough right now to get started. Of course, though, we are going to research every ride that we can. Also, track rides are actually going to be really important so we can get our go-karts, because that's something that we're going to be able to charge an arm and a leg for. Waterworks, it could be good. It could be good, you guys. I'm thinking I want to do that one next, but first things first is actually getting the research done for this coaster, whatever it is. The research for our very first potential coaster is completed, so let's see. We have now... Perfect. It's like everything is working out the way it's supposed to. I am going to continue actually coaster research because it seems like we're going to need quite a few of them just to get us started. And, well, we have enough money right now for Looney Tunes coaster. My Looney Tunes coaster, I should say. Crazy Eats. Yes, we have more than enough money for that right now. So let's see. Where do I want to place Crazy Eats that makes it, actually a good ride to go on? I mean, we could place it right up here. Maybe lift it up a little bit. Maybe that wouldn't be that bad. Ooh, it seems like that's a little bit too high for my liking. We could take it off from some path right back here. That probably wouldn't be too much of a problem. Wait, is there a way to get through there? Maybe not. I mean, I don't see a problem with actually, making its own area right now. So where do I want to actually start with this? I like this over here for its own area, but of course I want to leave the entrance area alone for now. So for this coaster, I don't want people going too far away, but I think what I'm going to do is, actually, you know what? No, I'm just going to place it down right now just so we can satisfy whatever we need for coasters. And, oops, let's go a little bit not so high. There we go. And it'll just be whatever it is. So let's see. We're going to place this one back here. Excuse me? Why can't you go there? Obstructed. By what exactly? Is there like a hill somewhere over here? Obstructed. Ah, it must be the wild blue. I was like, what is obstructing this? Wild blue is always obstructing everything. Right, so let's do this. Oh, geez. Shoop. There we go. That's a little bit too high. I know. Oh my gosh. Gotta slow down my mouse again just so I can actually get this right. There we go. Whew. Okay, so where do we want to actually take this through? I could try to take it through there. That would be a weird path. It might work, though. It might just work. I could just drop it right back here and have it on its own area. I think that would probably be for the best. Just because I want to make use of this little space that we have here as best as is possible. Now, I will be doing the whole monorail thing here at the entrance. I want to do the regular entrance that I had before and a monorail. So I kind of want to make sure that, we start moving things further back every now and again. So this is kind of why I want to have this maybe over here and not in its own area just yet. Because I want to make sure that we start with a more exciting, bigger coaster. And Looney Tunes will probably be in a very, let's see... or I should say Crazy Eats, will be in a very, I don't know, I want to say gentle ride area, which seems a little bit weird. It's going to have like the lesser thrill rides, like, let's see, what am I talking about here? I'm talking about lesser thrill rides like Sizer and Tri-Storm, rides like that. Because I figured that's probably, the proper place to put it. Maybe that's just me. Maybe, that's just, it's a good idea. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Right, so let's go ahead and do this up just like this and path it up right over here just like that. So we're going to do the same thing I did before, which was extend that out to there. and then bring it over here so we won't have too long of a queue, because again, a very long queue is just a waste of time and a waste of money. We could be, you know, putting that money towards other rides that don't have such long queues. At least that's just my philosophy on it. So let's go ahead and do that up just like that. And for this one, I think the price I was able to get away with was $18. But I'm going to try 16 for now, just in case. Let's go ahead and test that out. And we want to connect this with the regular path, of course. So this is going to go... Ooh. Can I actually bring a path out right over here? Because I don't exactly want... Oh, I guess I'm going to have to. I didn't want to expand this path just yet, but it seems like I'm going to have to right now just because of this ride. So, I mean, that's okay. It's not a problem. Let's just go ahead and do something like that. There we go. And now we can connect that up just like that. Although we don't really need that there, nor this. So we can just go ahead and connect this up right up here, smack dab in the middle. Sure, right there. So now we have that connected. We have to just test out this coaster here. And as soon as it's tested, we can get it ready to go. And we should be able to complete this one, and very, very soon after this one, because of course we're going to make plenty of money from this. This is one of those coasters that turns over quite a profit. Actually, one of the only coasters that I've made that turns over a fairly nice profit, so I'm super proud of it. Let's see, we can open it up in a second. Let's make sure that we get this open as soon as possible. There we go. All right, so we get $1,000 from that. Yes. Good, good. And everybody come and enjoy this coaster, because it is going to be amazing. It has like no queue scenery right now, but trust me, it's going to be great. Oh, I see a lot of people actually coming over right now. Maybe we can charge $18 from the start, because it seems like a lot of people are actually coming over. Oh, it's expensive. Never mind. I thought we could, but maybe we can't until we add some more scenery rating, huh? Add some more onto the scenery rating, I should say. So to do that, I suppose what I can do is get some more trees, because trees are just... It looks nice here, okay? It's like super snowy and the trees just look like they fit. You know, maybe some snowy trees would work a little bit better, but it is what it is. Alright, so let's do something like that. And I do want to get some benches over here, because clearly we don't have benches. Oh, nor do we have a camera. So I do want a camera. Let's see, where can we pick up a camera from? Right there. So camera, let's put this one right here so it can grab everything that it sees along this area. And of course some benches. Oh my gosh, wild blue. Wild blue is so big. Ah, man, that's what she said, I guess. Alright, so we're going to do something like that, and one more set, and then some bins, of course, because we're going to need some bins just in case. Oh, it looks like those bins are actually quite full. Surprisingly, no one's emptied that. Our janitors probably need some help, huh? They probably honestly need some help, now that I'm thinking about it. Active vandalism seen on camera. Well, let's try to fix whatever the heck just happened. And there we go. Challenge available. Ooh. I mean, it's at a 5 right now, so maybe we could do that over time. But if that's taking up a spot of a challenge that we could maybe complete sooner than later, then I am going to get rid of that. If that was even English, I apologize if that made no sense. So, this ride is still considered expensive, but it seems like a lot of people are actually going on it. 12% Q scenery rating, not bad at all. I mean, it's working. It's working somehow. Alright, what I want to do now, since we have our first coaster, is I want to get this, because we're going to need it pretty soon. So let's go ahead and put as much money into that as we can. Good family fear. I want to know what that is. Also, these people, seriously. Always losing their money and never really sure when it happened. Hey, look at that. The thief was caught, so that's not that bad. It seems like our security guards are right on it, and this is exactly why we needed to restart. Challenge complete. There we go. So we've made enough money from coasters. Nice. Uh-oh, it seems like the mechanic is thinking about quitting. Let's go ahead and maybe train you up a little bit. Are you a little bit happier now? Yes, you are. Thank goodness. Alright, I guess it's time to look at staff, because clearly I was missing something there. Ooh, boy. Alright, so maybe you want some more pay. Let's go for 320. Make sure that you're all the way up there. You have high workload. You have high workload. Let's train you guys up. I don't know what's wrong with you. I guess you're probably jealous, huh? Let's train you up a little bit more. As for our security guards, I guess I meant to train them up a little bit more. So I want to make sure that this one gets to that level. And you're okay the way you are. So I'm just going to leave you as is. You not so much. Maybe you want some more pay. So I'm going to pay you a little bit more. And hopefully that's going to work. Right now we are losing money. But you know, the month just started, so nothing to worry about there. Although kickflip is still really not turning over much of a profit. This one isn't either. Man, these rides aren't doing as well. That's a wild blue. These, oh, some of these are, some of them aren't. Research. Let's see, what kind of coaster do we have now? Or that's not even the coaster, that's the first aid. Jeez. Alright, fine, fair enough. So we don't yet have a coaster. But with the first aid, I want to go ahead and just place it somewhere over here, because we're going to need it for maybe this ride, maybe a few other rides too. So let's see. Do we have a custom one at all? Meh. Alright, I'm just going to place this one down here. Let's see. We want to go ahead and put it up just like that there. Good. So now we have a first aid where everybody can go and throw up, because I would prefer to throw up in there rather than on the floor. Let's be real here. Alright, so let's see. This ride seems to be, I don't know, people kind of like it, but people don't like it enough. Ooh, they're not thinking about it being expensive anymore. Maybe we can start raising the price a little bit, although it seems like maybe people aren't queuing up for too much. Maybe we have more than enough cars. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm just trying to assume what's going on here, but I don't exactly know. Seems like the mechanic just inspected this ride, so this shouldn't be in the orange. There we go. It's good. Uh-oh. He's still unhappy? Dude, what else do you want? $350. Is that going to make you happy now? Like, seriously, what is wrong with this guy? We're trying to pay him as much as we can here, and he's just like, I want more. I am so greedy that I want more. Oh, man, some people. Alright, guest complaints. Full. Stepped in sick. Full. Yeah, you know what? We're good. We're good. The only thing we could do for a queue is full is either extend the queue, which makes it a bigger complaint in the future, or we could make more rides, which we're trying to do, but of course we have to be very careful with our money. Ah, the Wendigo coaster. That is good family fear. Now we have, I do want to get that right now, because I'm afraid that people are going to run out of money pretty quickly. And let's see, free spinning, Apex Predator. I'm going to try for the free spinning coaster. I'm thinking that's the spiral coaster, which is exactly what I want at this point, because I think what I want to do, of course, I want to make a fairy tale area, and again, with a spiral coaster. And I also want to do the castle carts, because I just think that's a really good idea. Or we could do 2 go-karts, because I don't think that's too much of a bad idea, because go-karts seem to be pretty popular. So what I want to do is I want to do a castle carts, and I want to do some kind of holiday carts, because I think that would also, you know, kind of sort of fit this theme here. Right, so active vandalism seen on camera. Let's go ahead and take care of that right before people start complaining about one broken bench. Oh no, it's so broken. Everybody's complaining about it. I see somehow everybody sees a broken bench. Seems like that's the case. Alright, so right now people are complaining about scenery. That's going to be a complaint that we're going to see very often, honestly, because, yeah, lag. And, I mean, things are kind of okay. We are at half capacity right now, so I think I'm going to actually bump this up, because it seems like we're okay for now. So I want to bump this up a little bit just like that. And it seems like maybe most people are kind of okay with the way things are going. They're just like, alright, this is okay. It could do a little bit better, but it's okay. So I am quite pleased with that. Right, so let's see. What else do we want to do? Ooh, we want to see what we have here. An ATM. Yes, please and thank you. Oh, and it looks like Crazy 8's finally broke down. Oh no. Well, do we need the cash machine? I don't know, but we could charge $1 for it and get some money from that if people need it. So let's go ahead and just pause this up. Where is a very popular area? This is honestly probably the most popular area I see right now. That's where we have all of our stuff and things. So let's go ahead and move that there. We're going to go and click done, because we don't need another one. I want to move that bench. Let's see. Where are we going to move this bench? Over here? Over here? Sure. There we go. Alright, so now we have an ATM. Is that even open? Oh, it looks like people are already using it. Hold on. Wait, everybody wait. Whew. Okay, got that dollar in just in time. So hopefully now people actually use it and we can make some money from it. Right, so in the next episode, we will be placing down another coaster, and we'll start on our first area, like actual area. Not like an area like this, but an area that's has a coaster and is surrounded by rides that are kind of sort of suited to the type of coaster that it is. Like if it's a spiral coaster, like I said, I want to have maybe fairy tale themed rides, which means we're going to have to do a lot of research, because right now we have just like the Venetian carousel. And so we're going to have to do a lot of gentle ride research. You know what? Let's get started on that actually. Gentle rides, a gentle spin cycle. Sure. Whatever it is, I'm going to get it anyway. So let's go ahead and do that up. And we also have information kiosks, which could be good, because maybe we could start getting in some priority pass lanes as soon as we start our first area, quote unquote. But we'll be doing all of that in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Planet Coaster Challenge Mode. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and share your support, and subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.